Emma Jones under the PACWEST Spotlight, Langara Falcon basketball player. First year at Langara, right? Everybody has a basketball story. How'd you get into the sport?
My mom played basketball like all growing up, and she also coached. So then I guess I was just like born into a basketball family, and that's where I've been.
Were you forced to play basketball because mom was a coach?
Yeah, I played for her for like several years, but then I also like developed a love for the game. So then like that's what kept me going.
Now you're from Washington. You come up to Vancouver, Langara. Why come up to Canada and Vancouver to play?
Canada's always been one of my favorite countries, and so I thought it was a really good opportunity just to go try something new and be like in a totally different place, and be an international student, which has like all different like things that come with it. So just I learned a lot. I just thought it'd be fun to experience something different and I guess get away from my home country, even though Canada's pretty similar. But yeah, just I thought it'd be different and fun.
So far, so good. You happy with the choice?
Yeah, it's really fun. I like it a lot.
Now, Mom was a basketball coach. Were you allowed to play any other sports growing up? Volleyball?
Yes, I was. I played soccer for a little bit, and then going to high school, I played volleyball. But I started to focus more on basketball in high school. So then volleyball kind of like took the back burner, and I stopped playing. But I played tennis all through high school, which is like a nice break from basketball because it's like totally different. Coaching style is like totally different, and so I loved tennis, and I still play today. So yeah.
Were you any good at tennis?
Yeah, I was like decent. Yeah, I didn't play very much growing up, but in high school like I made varsity and stuff. So
cool.
Yeah.
Tell me about this trip that you're taking with your teammates. You're going to Africa, and I'm sure not a lot of people know that.
Yeah, it's pretty recent. So we have a teammate, Steph, and she went to Africa for 9 months a while back, and so she has like connections there with one of the doctors that she worked with, and so she was like, do you guys want to go back or come with me? And we're going for 2 weeks, and we're going to be working in a maternity clinic. Yeah, so we were super excited. It's me, Steph, and Meg going, so it'll be really fun.
So you're working there. Kind of. Do you get to sightsee also?
We'll probably sightsee a little bit, but a majority of our trip will be spent in Mizuzu working with Cecilia, the doctor. So.
Wow. Is that something that you want to do long term?
Yeah, missions and like, or not necessarily missions, but like trips like that and like serving like in third world countries has always been something that I've really loved to do and I've done in the past. So yeah, like those things that just kind of like feed your soul, like that's one of mine. Yeah.
Have you been to Africa before?
No, I haven't, so I'm super excited.
But you've traveled?
Yeah, so okay. I've been to like Guatemala and then like Eastern Europe. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now. But yeah.
When's the trip?
It's end of April, beginning of May.
Okay. Well, that's great. Good for you. Congratulations. Getting back to basketball, do you have a pregame routine, a ritual that you need to go to kind of get yourself psyched and get ready?
No, not really. I think the biggest thing for me is that I just have to be like really mentally focused. So like whatever that day, like whatever I need to do to get there. So like whether that's listening to music or just like focusing on like the things that I can do or like how I can help the team like during warm-ups and stuff. It's just mostly like getting mentally focused, and that's what I do.
Does Mom still coach her from the sideline?
Sometimes I hear and I'm like, oh my gosh. But no, not usually. She's pretty cool about it. And like we also have like a really good relationship, so like sometimes like after a tough game or something, like she won't even ask about the game because she knows it's like not like it's not something we need to talk about at that moment, but we always can like debrief, and she's like always there. So it's been nice that she's a coach because I can bounce so many things off of her, and like she has a coaching perspective and a player perspective. So
yeah, and nice to have that support, no doubt. Now you've shared a lot, especially the Africa trip, which is amazing, but what's one thing people don't know about you?
I would say the biggest thing that surprises people is that I was a cheerleader in high school, and a lot of people didn't know that. So yeah.
Basketball, volleyball, tennis, and do you have no time?
I like to keep busy. There wasn't, I guess in high school too, like there's different people in all of those like sports, so I like made so many connections because of it, and I think that's like the biggest reason why I did it. So.
Do you still cheer in the locker room for the Falcons?
A couple of them know some cheers, but I don't like pull out all of my stuff.
Yeah. Well, thanks for doing this. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you so much.
And good luck in Africa.
Oh, thank you.
Emma Jones for the Langara Falcons in the PACWEST Spotlight.